it's October 30th, 2009. Shane and Dan coming at you from
UMass Amherst. Well, on our way home anyway.
Yeah, on our way home. We had an interesting day at the table today. We did a question of the day. The question was,
do you believe in ghosts, spirits, supernatural activity, things like that? A couple years ago, we did a podcast on that where we interviewed students.
Ben Reisman is a student here at UMass studying
resource economics and paranormal activity.
All right. Whoa, did you feel that temperature drop?
I did. That's indicative of ghosts, I've heard.
Today we just talked to them and had more meaningful conversations because it was off camera. But we talked to spiritualists, atheists, agnosticists,
pagans, physicists, people running from the church, people running maybe back to the church.
And someone running from heterosexuality.
That's true. We talked to a lesbian high priestess, druidic high priestess today. Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah, great times. How are you? Excuse me, sir. Do you believe in ghosts? Yeah? Maybe. Tell me that. Tell me a ghost story. Okay. But I got a chance to share Christ with at least 3 people today. 2 pagans, 1 agnostic. And it was great. It was great. One conversation with a gal who worships her goddess. What was it I said you like?
He asked her 3 questions. He said, what do you know about your goddess or your god? How do you know that? And can you trust that? Can you trust that information? And the reason why that's such a great question is people believe what they believe because of feelings and because of preference. Mm-hmm. They prefer that idea. They prefer the idea of being reincarnated over the alternatives. And so that's what they believe. But they don't believe it based on any kind of experience. Sometimes there's an experience involved, but one of the things that I interacted with that particular question of reincarnation is if you're a human being and then you become a dog because of your karma, how in the world do you do good things as a dog to move your way up from there when a dog doesn't know right or wrong or doesn't have any kind of moral code?
I thought that was a good question, Dan.
So it's just interacting with people's worldviews. We're trying not to be judgmental.
We're mostly asking
like
questions.
Yeah, we just ask questions and kind of just challenge students to maybe think outside of the culture, really.
Mm-hmm.
The cultural tolerance and if it feels good, it must be right. It must be true. So.
The good thing about Christianity is not only do we have an experiential faith where you can have a relationship with God, you can hear from God in your devotions and your prayers and through reading the Bible and studying the Bible, but we have an objective faith. We don't have to just go on experiences. We have a worldview to help frame and understand our experiences. So I can know about Jesus experientially, but I can also understand him through something more concrete, because we do have reliable witnesses through the scriptures, through the Bible, trustworthy, reliable, accurate information about the deity we serve.
Yep. So it's experience, it's information, and there's an emotional part to our belief. We emotionally are in love with Christ. We believe in him because of logic and archaeology and things that we can test, like Mr. Laboratory Physicist. Mm-hmm. But also there's the practical working out, living out that faith and seeing it all around us. So anyway, thank you so much for your prayers. Thank you for your support. I'm sure our students in the back of the car here, thank you too.
Thank you.
And we'll talk to you later.
See you.